your intro?
Welcome back to the Poolpod. As you can see, I'm actively getting a tattoo right now, and I thought this would be...
Look at the camera, not your reflection.
I thought it would be really funny, but... Ow. Zoe's laughing at my pain.
I'm also laughing at your pain.
So is Athena.
You're doing good.
No, thank you.
Alright, let me get my phone for my
I need
listed-
positive reinforcement.
Oh, you're doing great.
Not from you, just from Zoe. Yours sounds sarcastic when you say it. Athena's gonna ask me some groundbreaking questions that I have to try and answer while getting a tattoo.
Okay, you ready for the first question?
I'm ready, hit me.
Okay, so you know how
That's close to the bone.
You know how all the reindeer in Santa were nice to Rudolph after he helped them out?
Yes.
For that thing they bullied him for?
Yes.
Was Rudolph in the right for now accepting them and being friends with all of them just because they were nice to him, only because he was useful for a second?
Was he in the right?
Yeah.
I don't think...
should he have just forgiven them and now, because now he's friends with everyone.
I think that's totally up to Rudolph, right? Sweating. It's not because of the question.
I promise your bone is actually over here. It just feels like we're on your bone.
That's what I'd say too if I was stabbing into my bone. I think Rudolph gets to decide who he wants to be friends with. I don't think it's up for us to say. I think me personally, I probably want to let that slide. But Rudolph's living his own life, living his best life. You go,
Because
Rudolph.
remember, his own parents ostracized him, and
That's true.
they were only nice to him when he was useful.
Ave Maria. This is gonna look so sick, though.
Okay.
Okay, next question.
All right. In a fight to the death, would a ancient Spartan warrior...
Speaking of Spartan, this podcast episode is brought to you by Spartan052. Did you drink your water today? Follow him. He Venmo'd me $2.57 for that ad space.
That is still a sponsor, though.
It is a sponsor. That's the most money I've made from this podcast, so good looks.
Okay. In that fight, though, between a Spartan warrior and a U.S. Marine, who would come out on top? They both just have their bare hands.
I would say, actually, this might be unpopular opinion, especially since you're in the Army. I think a Marine would win, because if you look at back then versus now, I feel like we have a lot more knowledge about health and technology and just ways to be more efficient in fighting.
That's fair.
Yeah. Ooh!
You're being so brave.
I'm so brave. Thank you, Barbie.
All right, without Samwise
pen.
Gamgee, how far do you think Frodo realistically would have made it without him?
Also unpopular opinion, I think
remember.
Frodo was kind of weak, bro. Frodo would have made it off the lawn and then tripped and fell and died. R.I.P. Frodo. Anything to say about that, Zoe?
How far would Frodo make it? I feel like he would have made it to the trolls.
Yeah.
But that's probably about it. Because he gets stabbed at that point. And
Yeah.
without Sam going off to find his little herbs, and without the help of Aragorn, I don't think Frodo would have made it very far. But
Yeah.
it's called the Fellowship.
Exactly. Here's my opinion, Frodo gets a lot of hate for succumbing to the ring at one point and for, complaining a lot. If you were to walk with, a 50-pound weight around your neck that, whispers at you, I feel like
you need to go see a doctor.
I think it's just an iPhone.
If you have a weight around your neck whispering to you, you need to see a therapist.
All right, you ready?
Yes.
Do you think caterpillars know that they're going to be butterflies? And with that same question, do you think that bugs know that they can walk up walls? Or do you think that they just kind of do it?
I think you're going to have to repeat the question because I wasn't listening.
Okay. Do you think that caterpillars know they're going to be butterflies and that bugs know that they can crawl up walls? Or do they just kind of do it?
I actually don't know. I think bugs know that they're climbing up walls, but it's not weird for them. But caterpillars turn into butterflies, I don't know if they know, but something in their biology tells them that they need to, and so they just do it. But I don't know if they're going in with the intention. I also don't know how much thought-provoking things they do. you know?
Is that your unbiased opinion about butterflies?
I think they're bugs.
Is that your unbiased opinion about butterflies?
Hey, butterflies! I'm terrified of butterflies. Why are you laughing? Next question.
What is your favorite conspiracy theory? Not one that you actually believe in. Just what is your favorite conspiracy theory?
I feel like I just heard a really good one that I really liked.
I think mine is either about like how certain celebrities actually fake their deaths. I think that's a funny one.
Well, that's real. Tupac is in
there it is,
Cuba
Tupac.
right now,
And Heath Ledger.
hanging out with Heath Ledger
Okay.
and Kobe Bryant. Yeah.
What's my other favorite one? I need to look them up real quick. Most popular conspiracy theories. I didn't know it was a conspiracy theory. That the Titanic didn't sink.
What? You can
That's a
literally
conspiracy
see
theory.
it.
Yeah, you can go visit it.
Well, those one homies tried to go visit it. That didn't work out well.
Some people believe that a research facility in Alaska is a mind control lab. Okay, that's boring.
Probably, bro. Alaska. Let's go.
The Denver airport is the headquarters of the Illuminati.
I fully believe that. I have had so many layovers in the Denver airport, and there's just a weird vibe about that place.
There really is. There really is.
I actually have only had layovers at the Denver airport, and it's going all across the country. It's always in Denver. I have like 12-hour layovers. But I probably could just spend more money on my tickets. But maybe it's the Illuminati.
Watching.
Ooh, here's one that the public hasn't heard. Realistically, what is the biggest animal in the zoo that you could not defeat in a fight, but you could survive fighting?
Biggest in what way? Like tallest?
No, just like the biggest, most dangerous animal. It's like for me, I fully believe I could take on an alligator or a crocodile.
Yeah, I mean, there's a technique to taking on alligators and crocodiles.
Yeah, just okay. So
But
I know.
alligators-
Here's my thing. Though.
alligators aren't that
Here's my
big.
thing. Here's my thing though with the crocodile.
Or which one's not big? Crocodiles aren't big.
Alligator. Crocodiles
Oh.
are very big, like
Okay.
30 feet long.
Then alligators are the not big one. They're like the little cute ones.
Yes.
Yeah.
The thing is though, I know they're gonna death roll, so I just lock guard, lock it in a choke, hold my breath, let it do its little spinny
Get your hooks
thing,
in.
get
Put
my
pressure
hooks
on
in,
the femurs.
and then just start choking
Wait,
it
but
out.
they don't have femurs. Where
they
are you
do.
putting your pressure?
Yes, they do.
Where?
And their legs.
It's not where I keep my femurs.
Okay, so what's the biggest animal?
Zoe, what's the biggest animal you think you could take?
Ooh. In a fight?
Mm-hmm. Like you're in its enclosure with it.
In its enclosure?
Yeah.
That's a really hard question. I feel like a snake.
Like a big python?
I think so.
Well, okay, so
You just bonk it on the head. You can't really do much after that.
they're kind of like large snakes are typically slower predators. They like to analyze you before they come after you.
Yeah, but you know it's there.
But like I know it's there. And so if I had enough time to prepare and also if it's just my hands, all you have to do is grab it by just underneath its jaw. Then it can't really do anything because it flips out. They just flip out as soon as you grab their head. But I'm not saying like an anaconda. I'm saying just like a large python.
No, I figured. Anaconda, I'm sorry, I'm tapping out.
There's no way I could take an anaconda.
All right, Dylan, what was your animal?
I can't
feel
even
like-
take a needle. How am I going to take an animal?
I was about to say like the peacock that wanders around, but I feel like the peacock
No,
would
dude,
win.
I was actually so scared of those peacocks.
that peacock could take anybody.
Yeah.
You know exactly what peacock I'm talking about, the whole
Yeah.
zoo? Yeah.
Also, I could totally be wrong about my snake facts, so nobody come for me.
I think I could take, I don't know, I'd probably have to say like an ostrich.
An ostrich.
Yeah.
You.
Yeah. Because
An ostrich?
what's that supposed to mean? I could take an ostrich.
An ostrich?
I could take an ostrich.
You know that they
Things are
can like
scary.
disembowel you, right?
Yeah, but I just don't let it, because it can't do much with its neck. It mostly does everything with its feet.
Yeah, it's getting to the neck though. That's the problem.
I could get to the neck. I would just climb up on the fence and then hop onto it. Yeah, like riding a bull.
See what you mean? I see
But it's a
what you mean.
bird.
Do you
Stop
know
stabbing
did you know
me.
there's ostrich riding contests? It's as beautiful as it sounds.
That part hurts so bad for some reason.
All right, Dylan, do your outro.
Wayne's World, party time, excellent. Woo, 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 woo. Was that not my outro?
That's your outro.